to you. They are number 220 in the nation with an 18% turnover rate, talking about the Volunteers.
Right.
They can't have that high of number today in this building.
Amari Abram has the ball now just into the game. Ball fake, got Wagner in the air. And right off the bench, he fires a shot that misses.
Probably should have taken the open three.
Wagner has been shooting much better lately. Acuff's got the open one. He's got all 7.
Man, Arkansas had to fight, though, to get a paint touch, but once they did, Acuff just fills from behind.
Carey blocked from behind. Who was it? Acuff. Here he comes, a chance to tie or put him ahead. Oh, Brazil rising and flushing.
Kentucky player and Brian Long on the national championship team in the building today. Just the relationship and the trust and the belief that they have in their former players is exceptional stuff.
Nate Ament gets pinned down there on the baseline, and man, after that timeout, Acuff took over, and Arkansas's got themselves in a 9-9 ball game.
Short clock. Tennessee's got to know it.
That's a takeaway for Brazil.
You allow Arkansas to get into their transition game. It can be a slow transition with their drags.
Brazil right by his man, Estrella, saw on that offensive rebound.
Maybe some timeouts are encourage your team timeouts. Some timeouts are get right timeouts. And Cal burned one early, but it was a get right timeout that got his team right. I don't know what he said or what Acuff said, but John Calipari, again, he knows how to coach elite guards, and Darius Acuff is one of those guys on that list. And he has flipped this game in the last 3 minutes.
Well, Malik Ewan there, helping on that 50-50 ball, keeps it with Arkansas. Malik Thomas is in. He provides instant offense off the bench.
Off the floor, obviously, we have issues, if not blow it up and start all over, but coach is very vocal right now on the NIL and who's eligible, who's not, and the rules continue to change as we go.
Or as Cal would say, there are no rules.
Yeah.
Brazil, no good, and Estrella back into the game.
Well, can Tennessee get the ball inside? That is their money. And that's how they game plan, especially on the road.
Ament very, very quiet in this game.
Why foul? Yeah. On the glass, you're in great shape if you're Arkansas on your home floor this afternoon. Yeah, Nate Ament has got to, he's not a physical kid, but he's got to play physical. We talked about that the last time we had the Tennessee game against Louisville.
The highest rated recruit in Tennessee history. Carey, strong. That may have been a goaltend, but it's ended up being tipped back in by Estrella.
But it gives us a peek of Rick Barnes' mind. Coming out of a timeout, he knew exactly where he was going to go with that ball. Just pounded on the inside. That's trouble.
Yeah, Wagner through the alley-oop, beautifully to Richmond.
You get Wagner on a NASCAR cut where he's cutting off of a turn and got momentum, man, it puts a lot of pressure on the rim defense.
They left Estrella open. He knocks down a three, JP Estrella.
Those bigs for Tennessee, they don't shoot but about one a game, but they shoot at a pretty high clip when you combine Estrella and Carey.
He's a
and
40% guy. Wagner, same thing, Jimmy. Threw it up, no good this time. Evans absorbed the body of Brazil.
He has no issue with playing physical. I love one in orange. Rick Barnes called his play about 3 games ago and said, son, I'm going to give you a chance, and man, has he produced.
Tied again at 31.
The collisions at the rim, you've got to win in this league.
Wagner, no good. He's been shooting a lot better after a bumpy start from 3. The last 3 games, 8 of 12.
You know what I'm saying, though, Ravi? You're going to get body-on-body contact at the rim in this league.
Yeah.
You got to win way more of those plays than you lose.
Ament, way too strong and long for an air ball.
Boy, he is dangerous.
Acuff lost it, the hands of Evans.
I tell you about my guy Evans.
Amen will pick up the foul. Pringle is in Ames. They get 10th ranked Iowa State and 5th ranked LSU. And number 12 Vandy in Nashville. As the nightmarish start for Amen continues here in Hogville.
And you and I come back to Fayetteville at the end of the month for the Kentucky-Arkansas weekend.
Yes.
Men on Saturday, and you and I are going to stay and do the Kentucky-Arkansas women's game on Sunday.
Good win for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, Kenny Brooks, man, what a hire by Mitch Barnhart, that women's program at Kentucky.
Look at Thomas.
Yeah.
So soft with that touch.
That NASCAR cut, Cal has used it over the years for scoring guards.
Good seal again by Carey and a good entry pass by Estrella.
It's almost like Cal is saying, Tennessee can't guard my guards, and Rick Barnes is saying Arkansas can't guard my bigs. It's just a classic clash of styles this first half.
Tennessee's got 24 of their 33 in the paint. And Billy Richmond just missed one. Amen's open. He got Richmond up in the air, and he will go back to the
one in white.
Minute to go, and what has been everything you thought it would be between these two teams in the first half.
Same cut, this time for Richmond.
With a left-handed Richmond goes to his right.
Just wearing Tennessee out on that simple pin-down action, getting those guards with momentum. Multiple guys now Cal has put in that spot. Man, what a game on opening Saturday, right?
They got the switch, and now they got numbers. Carey, no good. Estrella there, second chance.
That's why they're such a good offensive rebound team. They always have two bigs around that rim when a shot's taken.
Acuff. Shot winds down. He knocks it down with 2 seconds to go. And Berg will fire and come up short. 1.5, 3:41. Amen has missed that one. Carey, an easy offensive rebound. And immediately you check the Arkansas bench, and Cal is up Harkin.
Ravi, it's amazing how many game films I've graded in my coaching career as an assistant. Just go back and watch missed layups and missed free throws. It's crazy how that flips the game.
Thomas throws it up. He's got a chance for
a soft response from the ACC office.
Crowd to its feet with the Hogs on defense. Estrella barreled his way to the bucket and lost it off his leg.
Tennessee played in a really crowded half court that time, trying to go with the two-man game on the inside. Ravi, Arkansas doing a good job of sitting on that low offensive player for Tennessee, sitting on his legs. Things you must do against bigs in this league. Tennessee ball.
Arkansas, two guys, Richmond with 3 fouls, Pringle with 3 fouls. And those are two very physical players. Carey down deep, left hand blocked by Ewan. Ament has it. Finger rolls it in.
Look at the size that Tennessee puts around the rim on the shot. 7 foot, 6'11", 6'11". Again, the best offensive rebounding team in all of college ball.
Remember, offensive rebounds first half as Acuff goes to the rack, and he will have a chance for 3.
Again, his floater game's at 60%. His finishes at the rim are in the high 60s. He's a 40+% three-point shooter. He's the real deal and is a serious threat to be the SEC Player of the Year as a first-year college guard.
Acuff and Thomas, 29, half of the 48 points for Arkansas tonight. Gillespie, an easy one, man. High screen from Estrella, set it up.
Way too easy. Arkansas could see it coming. There was no one on the white line, no one there to lead the drive by that second and third defender.
Richmond had to throw it high up over Estrella. And the battle goes to Tennessee on the glass. Here's Evans. Clear lane, and it was cleared by Carey.
That is a screen assist by Carey. What a hustle play by 23 in orange to win the sprint to the rim and seal his defender off. Just created a drive opportunity in transition.
They're going to call you a moving. Thomas, no chance there. That time, very good defense by Evans. They still have 10 on the shot clock as Acuff dribbled through a maze to get that thing up. He was avoiding bodies both standing and on the ground.
Another seal off by Carey.
Watch it. Oh, Estrella went up for a big dunk. Pringle will pick up his 4th. Just a 62% free throw shooter, Estrella. Finds the net on the first one. We got a lot more college basketball coming up here. We talked about Sunday. We got the women's triple header, 1 Eastern time, men's on ESPN2. Top 2 teams in the American Conference, FAU, Tulane, then later at 5, the Missouri Valley, 2 of their best, Bradley and Maury State. 5 big games, 2 men, 3 women, ESPN2 on Sunday. Estrella out after making both.
Great game that you can be tired, but you can't play tired. And Acuff's smart enough to realize, I need a blow right now.
Ewan draws the cut. So he goes back to the bench. Calipari said you grabbed him on his way by. He missed. Free throws have killed him.
That is the recipe to get your tails beat in conference play.
6 of 15. Estrella being back down. Ewan left hand, no good. Yeah, Gillespie, that was blocked there. Ewan. Just hustle from Knox, and he draws the foul.
Just outworked.